Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I'm really excited. And what I'm excited about, let me go back in time a little bit. About 3 years ago, I set up an Amazon store so that I could get credits for your purchases and then use those credits to buy things to review my show. Not No intention of making a big profit or anything. And it was working out really good. Amazon had this nice feature where you could do this, and I believe anybody could do it. Anybody could have an Amazon store. And what it is, was, because it's going away, is just a web page where you put things in it from Amazon that you think your listeners might be interested in. And they could purchase one of those items. They could select one of those items, and it would take them to the Amazon full website. And then they could purchase just like if they had gone to Amazon directly, and I'd get a small commission. Well, they announced a couple of months ago that they are doing away with those stores. I guess they're not profitable enough, and since they were easy to set up one, maybe they had some people in there they didn't really want that were, just kind of bogging down the system. So they're doing away with that. Well, one of my viewers sent me a message, and let me go to that message. Okay, this was on show 1280, not long ago, about last week, I guess. And down here, Radiofication sent me this comment that I should watch this video about a new program about an Amazon store replacement. So I went to that video, which is right here. I'm not going to show it to you. Here's the video. And this gentleman, Daryl, he went into detail about this new program on Amazon and how to get set up. And it's called the Amazon Influencers Program. And number one, you have to qualify to become a part of this program. And I looked down here, if it'll load here, down here on some of these comments, and a whole bunch of people had applied and got rejected. So I was like, I only have about 8,000 subscribers. Maybe I probably can't get in. So I went ahead and followed his process of making an application. And with, serious doubts that I would, meet the requirements. Because here he's got 420,000 subscribers. I got 8,000. And he mentions that will take about 4 days to get an acceptance or rejection. So I have been waiting and waiting. And yesterday, I got an email from Amazon that says I was accepted. So now I can continue with, I kind of like Amazon Store, and basically still do the same thing I was doing before. So I have just quickly thrown some things in this Amazon store, which again is a web page, but this time, instead of looking like a totally separate web page, it looks like a part of Amazon, which it is, and which the other one was too. Amazon gave you the tools, and let me go to my existing Amazon store. Here's my existing Amazon store, and they give you all the tools that automatically create these web pages. So it's very easy to use. Basic, all you do is fill in some blanks for your title and stuff like that. In the format they have, only had 3 or 4 formats, and then you add things to your store. Very easy to use, and it really looked nice. Plus you had these pages you could have. So here's all these separate pages which I put things in categories. Like this page here is new additions to my stores, things that I've recently reviewed, and then like, okay, down here is radio antennas, and so on and so on. And then there's multiple pages under each one of these headings. So it was pretty nice. Well, the new one is really simplified, but it's there. So the Amazon store concept is not going away. And a lot of people don't even know about this. It was only because that gentleman sent me that comment, and then I went to that video and the guy showed you how to do it. Otherwise, I didn't know about it. Amazon is not telling people about this. At least they didn't tell me. So anyway, here is the new website. And if you look at it, it's basically an Amazon page. You know, it's got the headers and everything. I noticed they call me Bruce because my first name is Bruce. So that's why you see that. And then you fill in some blanks initially to like set up this header up here, and you have to link to your YouTube account, and that's how you qualify, because they look at your YouTube account, see if it's active, how many subscribers. I don't know what they do exactly, but those kinds of things. And then I think I just squeaked in because I've only got 8,000 subscribers. I think I squeaked in because I have an active Amazon store now. And that's because of you guys, of my subscribers, because you have really been using my Amazon store, especially lately when I told you it was going away. My store has been really active, and I think that's why I got approved, because I had an active store. So now you don't have the multiple pages. It's just one continuous page. And the way it works is, see if I think I've got it here. Yeah, here, if you're familiar with wish list on Amazon, this is just another wish list. And so what you do is you browse through Amazon, you see something you're interested in, and you click on add to wish list. And then as you can see, I got multiple wish lists, and these are wish lists mainly for my show. So here's, hardware for my show, here's books for my show, here's items that are emergency radios, and so on down. So now, by setting up this new store, I have set up a new list, which I have to add things to, that will show up on this page. And so you can go to this page, and I'll put a link to this page down in the description below this video. So you can go to this page now. You can select any of these items. And if you purchase it, I get a small commission. Now, before, when you went to let me go back to my existing Amazon. When you went to this Amazon store and you selected an item, I'm just going to select this one right here. It gave you this information, and it pulled this information from Amazon. So once again, I didn't have to create this. And then you could add it to your shopping cart and then go to Amazon and buy something. And the way it used to work before is if you selected an item, and then you went to Amazon, and while you were there, if you selected other items that weren't in my store, such as birdseed, I would also get a commission off of that sale. And you could delete the original item that you had selected from my store in case you really didn't want that. You just wanted to help me out and go through my Amazon store. I don't know if the new one will work that way. I'm guessing it will. I'm guessing that if you go to this page, which is my page, and select an item, like for instance, I'll just try that. Let's just select this item here. Then it will show you the item, and it's working now just like you had gone on Amazon directly. So it's all very familiar. And then you add this to your cart. I'm hoping that you can continue to shop and add things that are not in my store. I mean, it makes sense for Amazon. Whether they do that or not, I don't know. That remains to be seen. So, my Amazon store concept is been saved. So now I'm going to have this. Whoops, let me go back. I'm going to have this page. And unfortunately, like I say, I can't have multiple pages. It's just one page. And the only thing I can do is, if I go back to the list, the wish list, you can move these things up and down. Right here, here's a up and down, and here's a top. And then down here you can add comments, because what I did before in my store, let me go back and let me pick an item. Let's see if we can pick one. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. I had one right there. Here's one. So before I could put a comment in also, I could say, see my review on my channel. So I was saying that I have actually reviewed this product. And there's another one down here. So I can still do that on these. And I think what happens is when you do that, it will provide you a little box up here, and you can see what I put in. Matter of fact, let me just try that. Let me put in a comment here for this one. See my review. Let's make it simple. See my review. Okay, save. Now, if we go back to this page, there's the item right now. We'll do a refresh of that page. And whoop. Yeah, there it is. So it's it's sad they don't have any icon up here to tell you that you can mouse over here. But anyway, if I mouse up in the upper right hand corner, you can see what my comment was, see my review. And of course I will make it more explanatory when I get to this. So unfortunately, the comment doesn't show up. You have to mouse over here and it shows up. And they don't have any icon. You think they'd have an icon there to let you know that. Otherwise, you just have to accidentally find it. Anyway, so now I have to completely rebuild my store. I mean, I built this store here over a period of like 3 years. So I did, a little bit at a time. Now to catch up, I've got all these things that I've got here, and I got pages and pages and pages. All these things I've got to move over to this format. And I can't break it down into like scanner, radios, scanner antennas, books. It's just going to be on humongous page. So I'm not totally happy with this new format. Hopefully they'll improve it. But it's better than not having any store at all. So like I say, I'll put a link to this store. Check it often, because I'm going to slowly put things in it and then slowly add comments, so that when you mouse over something like this one here, there'll be a comment saying, this item I reviewed on show such and such. So the big thing is, I want to thank everybody for using my Amazon store. This guy here, it's still going to be available, I think, until like mid-October, so you can still use this. To me, it's laid out much better than the new one, but at least there's something. And I was accepted because of your activity on my YouTube channel, and especially because your activity on my previous Amazon store. So thank you very, very much. It'll take me a little time to get the new web page fully populated. Please bear with me. Have a great day. Bye-bye.